MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Paul Lee is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now, Jose Peraza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Set and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Cincinnati. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Adams.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Winker is there, 1 away. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got a full count?
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Scooter Gennett. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 home. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, number 3. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting 6th, second baseman, number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone. In for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs yet in this first month, and 6 RBIs. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in.
He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping in now, Paul Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Stepping in, Phillip Ervin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one. First delivery to him on the way.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Irvin, the runner at second with one away. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. This is back toward the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Matt Adams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schebler looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box, Michael Lee.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Irvin has it in his tracks. 1 out. And with
Now
1 away,
batting,
let's give you a look at the
number
standings
3.
in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 3, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nate Walker is on deck. .30 pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Walker. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Number 11 will be next. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, number 11, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded by Jeanette. There's one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Second and third, 2 away. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schebler is calling for it, and that's the third out. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. In is Joey Votto now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, Dero, at times that knuckleball has a mind of its own. This one wasn't intended to be located down the middle of the plate, but that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, I think the batter was shocked right there. He actually got a pitch. That's been one of the few pitches that have missed over the heart of the plate. When you're facing a knuckleball guy, it's darting and diving all over. The last place you think it's going to end up is down the chute.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Votto at second. Suarez on at first with nobody out. In for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. popped him up. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Up around the face.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer on it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 15, Paul Lee.
Stepping into the box, Paul Lee. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Four runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Popped up. Votto shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Matt
Digging
Adams.
in once again, Matt Adams. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. In now for the Reds, Phillip Ervin. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Adams in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Here's the 0-1. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. High pop up. Number 3 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail here 4-0. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1 home is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Harvey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to third. Suarez has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals, as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets fouled. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So striding forward now, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Scott Schebler, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled toward right center field. Bader sprinting after it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And Molina's aboard a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Molina on at first, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Pitcher, Paul Lee.
Into the box now, Paul Lee, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Winker is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Here's Matt Adams now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Skied down the left field line. Schebler on the move, just foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's a .375 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Up around the face.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Harvey pauses. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, a spin and a throw on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 27, Philip Irvin.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Billy Hamilton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
And that's dead center for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch to right field. Lee coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-0. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Amir Garrett.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 3, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Nate Walker.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Number 11 will be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. He's got it. 1 there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And here's Jose Peraza. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Winker in front. 3 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Walker scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So stepping in, Joey Votto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he just misses with a curveball. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Line hard, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2 3 for good measure as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's the catcher, Yadier
Leading
Molina.
up for the Cardinals, catcher, Yadier Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now at the plate, Paul Lee. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. skied into straightaway right. Winker on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Knuckleball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Matt Bowman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Tucker Barnhart waits on deck. No outs, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Digging in, Phillip Ervin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
6-1 the final tally today. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Lee earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Anthony DeSclafani struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final light show this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.